I'm Hallie Hoyt, the product manager for Polaris RZR XP. Today we're going to introduce the new model year 2024 RZR XP and provide a detailed walk around encompassing the key features and benefits of this revolutionary side-by-side. But before we jump into the detailed walk around, let's take a moment to talk about the history of RZR XP 1000. Introduced in 2014, RZR XP 1000 was one of the most influential and anticipated launches in side-by-side history. Needless to say, it would set the course forward for what the sport side-by-side industry would become. RZR XP is an iconic side-by-side to the multi-terrain segment. We know that customers in the multi-terrain segment value vehicle durability to take on challenging trails and for their vehicle to perform the same each time. But what's all new is the design focused on what customers value the most, which is a rugged design to keep them riding versus wrenching, comfort to ride all day, and the desire to go more often, paired with the performance to take on trails confidently. RZR XP was designed from the ground up. It was inspired by muscle car styling cues, swept back lines, and color accents from the outside of the vehicle to the inside of the cab. RZR XP has a sporty and confident presence. From overall style to what's under the body, we built the new RZR XP to withstand rough terrain. These learnings were distilled from RZR Pro products such as Pro R, Turbo R, and Pro XP to capitalize on durability and quality. So with that, we introduced a one-piece chassis with 25% added strength to increase rigidity and durability. And what this means is we maintain the integrity of the vehicle in rough conditions. The chassis and ROPS mounting points were intentionally redesigned to deliver improved fit and finish, to provide an intentional home for accessory add-ons, and reduce historic squeaks and rattles experienced on the incumbent RZR XP 1000. We improved the cage design. Not only is it more stylish, but it delivers updates to A-pillars and overhead support tubes, making it easier for customers to install accessory add-ons and also provide an improved seal for items such as windshields, roofs, and full cab enclosure. We also have an integrated bumper for protection of the fascia and full skid plate to keep the driveline and movable parts protected. So as we talk about quality and durability improvements for customers such as yourselves to ride longer, let's talk about a redesigned driveline, which offers improved durability and longevity by providing an isolated front drive to reduce chassis and driveline noises. Stronger half shafts, prop shafts, and geared reverse. Our front drive shaft changed from 26 tooth to 28 tooth, which is more in line, again, with our Pro models that we talked about. These include Viton seals for improved performance and heat resistance, along with updates to the half shaft and transmission for improved retention, meaning improved axle retention to wheels during suspension travel. The transmission also received a new pinion bearing for added durability. Okay, let's talk CVT. The engineering team distilled learnings from RZR Pro models and Ranger product to deliver an update to primary and secondary clutches. These changes include an update from a 2-roller design driven clutch to a 3-roller design, along with 35% wider clutch sliders and 40% thicker spider walls, which equals improved cooling that reduces belt warp and clutch wear. We also introduced an 18% thicker belt for increased durability, and along with that, upgraded the clutch box and ducting to deliver 1.9 times improved airflow for improved belt cooling and belt life. Let's talk about the factory integrated tie-down points. These exist on the front bumper and rear portion of the chassis. Not only are these functional, but they are also seamlessly integrated so that the RZR XP is trail ready and trailer ready. Now, as we move around the outside of the vehicle, let's talk about the new rear box design. The rear box was designed to store up to a 30-inch tire laid flat with integrated tie-down points, along with the ability for the rear box to be completely removed using a Torx tool, which means accessibility to the engine bay is easy, and we have a lot of real estate to work within. Now, as we move into the interior of the vehicle, let's talk about self-draining floors. These are awesome and mean you do not have to think about losing floor caps when having fun on the trails or while washing your vehicle. They also help keep unwanted water out of the cab. Now, quick access serviceability means toolless access for you to radiator, airbox, coolant fill, and during oil checks. An improved service interval was increased to a 2 times longer oil change interval. This means more time riding and less time in the garage. Each trim level is equipped with a standard 6-position pulse bar, meaning you can easily upfit your favorite accessories, cutting down on the amount of time spent customizing and giving you more time spent riding. RZR XP was built to ride all day, with a roomier interior, more comfortable seats, and plenty of adjustment for different sized riders. Our full doors keep the elements out of the cab, along with an added bottom door trim for a solid feel, providing you and your passengers a cleaner and more comfortable ride. Now, the newly redesigned interior from doors, seats, dash, and floor offer a roomier experience for all. Our front row seating position was moved down 1 inch and back 1.5 inches to achieve 10% more legroom for you and your passengers versus the incumbent XP1000, along with embedded styling of the cage to lower the overall vehicle height. Our rear seats are elevated by 2 inches, offering added legroom and rear passengers a view. Our newly designed bolstered seats were upgraded to fit a variety of riders, with added bolstering around legs, waist, and arms. We even improved the seat wobble that was present in prior vehicles. The dash comes standard with driver and passenger storage, easily accessible from your seat, meaning accessibility to personal belongings are within arm's reach. We've also improved sight lines to make it easier to work through more technical or tighter terrain. All new to RZR XP is Rockford Fosgate Stage 1 and Stage 3 factory audio to elevate your ride and deliver a premium audio experience that will keep you wanting more. One of my favorite features is the newly designed grab handle, AKA the T-bar. Doesn't bind, it's easy to adjust through the flip of a lever, and also serves as a lug nut wrench if you need to change a tire trail side, equipped with a 19mm and 18mm socket. Now, let's step outside of the vehicle. Pair all the creature comfort items in the cab with the retuned and revalved Walker Evans needle shock suspension, and you get a plusher ride and handling, all of which keep you nimble, confidently planted, and wanting more on the trail. I can personally tell you that the optimally tuned suspension delivers comfort for a day of riding. The Walker Evans needle shocks with updated spring rates and valving are tuned for added payload, with triple rate rear shock springs, meaning the shocks are tuned for what you bring along without sacrificing ride quality and comfort, which keep you planted in corners, offer better straight line tracking, and deliver overall plushness. The 20.5 inches of usable travel absorbs rough terrain, giving the riders a comfortable ride. Clickers adjust compression valving with the preload nut controlling preload. For those who appreciate a confidence-inspiring ride, the retuned and revalved Walker Evans suspension keeps you nimble and planted in the trail, meaning you're in control. We intentionally kept the classic 64-inch width and 90-inch wheelbase to deliver playful yet agile handling on the trail. For exploring, the new RZR XP comes equipped with larger 30-inch tires with a new, better tracking tread pattern and 14.5 inches of ground clearance to conquer obstacles in your way. All models come equipped with a rebalanced braking system to reduce rear brake bias, meaning you maintain traction on all four corners. Our quick engaging all-wheel drive provides extra traction on the fly to get through technical terrain as needed. Now, pair vehicle agility to our all-new ProStar 1000 Gen 2 engine, and you get driving characteristics that not only appeal to a variety of riding environments, but they enable you to make use of the power band in technical riding conditions. Let's get into the improvements of the new engine. RZR XP delivers legendary performance that you would expect from RZR. The new 114 horsepower ProStar engine feels playful, responsive, and fun. All of this is attributed to the new combustion system married to low-speed drivability of the transmission to achieve more power to the ground, better drivability, and reliability. The improved low-speed drivability was achieved through updated transmission gearing to reduce max vehicle speed in low gear, lessening RPMs and overall vehicle noise. Along with low-speed drivability updates, we introduced a 1:6 crankshaft PTO taper for increased durability and improved clutch alignment. The 12.5:1 combustion system with NOx sensing is used to optimize power, performance, and efficiency of the engine. Now pair this with the updated exhaust port for improved intake and exhaust flow to provide you with more power. Now let's talk transmission. The new transmission comes equipped with a stronger output and geared reverse versus chain-driven reverse, meaning you can go in reverse through a variety of terrains without sacrificing your transmission. This was a historic issue in the mud, which is something you mud riders will appreciate. That wraps it up for the deep dive of the revolutionary RZR XP. We appreciate you joining us today, and we want to personally thank you for pushing us to innovate further.